So, I gotta say, Trump in a way is like Jack Sparrow. And I am not a Trump supporter. I just am a supporter of logic and reason. And I stand back and I look and I see all these crazy things. I think Trump is boorish. I think he's rash. I think he's rude. I think he's crude. But he gets results. And like Jack Sparrow, there comes a point when it seems like he bumbles into things that turn out to successes, and you're like, he's just a bumbling fool. He got all that by accident. He's a bumbling idiot. That happened by accident. But there comes a point when you got to say, wait a second, what the hell? If nothing else, he definitely knows how to capitalize on a situation. Okay? You got to give him that. Trump's base, the Republican support base, Trump might be the best thing that has ever happened to the Republican Party. I'll tell you that right now. Trump's Republican base is so huge because he has rode the absurdities of the Democratic Party so hard, and he has literally put a nail in the coffin one after another of the Democratic Party and what they're going to have on their talking points for 2020. They're going to have to shy away from the economy. Unemployment is down. Yes, there was slowed job growth because that's all the Democrats are clinging on to right now. There was slowed job growth. Of course there was slowed job growth. Unemployment is down. Unemployment goes down, you're going to have slowed job growth. Our wages are going to go up because we are more valuable. Now companies are fighting for employees. It's a good thing. That's a good thing for all of us. It really is. It means companies have got to step up. They got to be better to their employees than the competing company, or otherwise they'll lose employees to that competing company, and they won't have enough employees to stay in business. It's a good thing. Not only has he solidified a huge base, and he's got a lot of the moderates, and he's called out the gaffes on the Democrat side, and the Democrats are their own worst enemy. Don't get me wrong here. I mean, the Democrats, one after another, almost in rapid succession, have told us, you're going to get this and this and this, and we don't get this and this and this. We get something completely different, making themselves look like complete idiots. And then we get fed these things that are blatant lies read into congressional record that we didn't hear any of what you told us we were going to hear. That was a fictional thing that you wrote that you wish was what Trump had said or something. I don't know where that came from. And I would love to know where that came from. Who wrote that, Schiff? Did you write that? It's weird. But then here we also have in Virginia. Now that Virginia has gone off without a hitch, it is really bad for the Democrats and really good for the Republican base, because now they're getting a much larger base, a much more solidified base. Now, the average gun owner is more likely, the average avid gun owner, I should say, is more likely to be Republican. But this just solidifies that base a lot harder. And it was a smooth move. Some news stations have said, he said the wrong thing. Really? I don't know. I don't think so. I kind of think he said the right thing to gain a much larger base. The Republican voting base out of the left and the middle, the moderates, the middle right, middle left, all the moderates, and the left and the progressives is way out there by Pluto. Trump has gobbled up a much larger of the most important, which is the middle ground, the moderates. The moderate center, slightly right is the largest majority of Americans, really. And that's what I am. I'm in the middle. I've got some conservative ideas. I got some liberal ideas. I mean, the good out of both, and both have some bad points that I'd rather get rid of. But Trump is definitely capitalizing on this, without a doubt. I will never allow our great Second Amendment to go unprotected, not even a little bit. And then this one right here, I think, was probably his greatest one of all, was this one right here. The Democrat Party and the great Commonwealth of Virginia are working hard to take away your Second Amendment rights. This is just the beginning. Don't let it happen. Vote Republican in 2020. Well, now that it has gone off without a hitch, because the Democrats needed something to happen. I hate to say it, but I have that feeling. And I could be totally wrong, because this is all just my opinions after all. But in my opinion, the Democrats needed something to happen at that rally in a negative light, so that way they could use it as the rallying point of, you see, the American population are a bunch of stupid knuckle-dragging idiots that can't handle guns, and they need us to regulate everything for them. But because it went off without a hitch, now both sides and the middle are looking at it like, yeah, see, nothing happened. Nothing happened. What are you talking about? Nothing happened. Background checks, good. Background checks, yes, but let's cut some of the more extreme stuff out. Okay, you see how I do that? I got a little bit of a liberal point of view and a little bit of a conservative point of view. Yes, I believe in background checks. Yeah, we don't want any Tom, Dick, and Harry having a gun. Yeah, I got you. I understand. I'm there with you. Right there with you. Okay? We're good on that. It's the extreme stuff that I don't like. It's the stuff that points towards, well, what happens next? If we pass this law, what is the next weird thing that they might pass? How is this law going to be abused? How are they going to attack political opponents with this thing? And that's a slippery, bad road to go down. It really is. The government shouldn't have complete power. That's retarded. Anyways, those are my views because, I mean, honestly, I think the Democrats are just handing Trump the moderate, middle, center, right, center, left base. I think they're just tossing it over to him. But give me your points, your views, your opinions. I'll see you guys on the next one.